Senate President Calin Popescu-Tariceanu, leader of the Alliance of Liberals and Democrats (ALDE), stated, in relation to the criminal complaint submitted by Liberal leader Ludovic Orban against Premier Viorica Dancila, that the head of state, Klaus Iohannis, should have an edifying stance to show that he is beyond any suspicions related to a possible machination to undemocratically overturn a legitimate government. Inform Agerpres, politics is not like that, meaning that if one crazy person throws a rock, all dive in after it. I believe we have proved, both we, in ALDE and those in PSD, Social Democratic Part, Major and Rural, Ed, and that we have political experience. We have the necessary wisdom to consider that political stability is a necessary prerequisite so that Romania grows economically and we can ensure the citizens' well-being. This is our main goal, not to play at politics, with suspensions and other actions, but I certainly cannot hide the sour taste I have when I see such démarches carried out by the opposition party, National Liberal Party, PNL, Ed, and I wonder whether there are any reasons behind this, and that is why I think there should be an edifying stance of the president, to show that he is completely beyond any suspicions related to a possible machination, a game, plot to undemocratically overturn a legitimate government, Tariceanu said on Sunday, at Parliament, when asked by the press how he sees a possible suspension of the head of state in the context of the criminal complaint filed by the PNL leader, Ludovic Orban, against Prime Minister Viorica Dancila. At the same time, Tariceanu specified he considers it would be natural for the head of state to react, given that PNL is the presidential party. I would consider it natural that, in this context in which the criminal complaint made by Orban seems to be the result of stupidity or madness and so as not to make believe this is part of a wider plan. Given that PNL is the presidential party, I believe the president should clearly separate himself from this action, which can otherwise be considered as making part of a plan to remove the government led by Viorica Dancila through undemocratic means. If the same methods are used as the ones in 2015 for the removal of the government by prosecuting the prime minister, we have this time a criminal complaint. The methods are too much alike not to make one think it has to be a larger plan, a well-planned action, Tariceanu showed. Asked what he understands by the separation of the head of state, Tariceanu replied, the president must clearly say he has nothing to do and does not back in any way such a démarche that goes beyond the democratic boundaries or practices.